Gets tiring. I don't know, it's been so long, I'm not even sure if I remember how to vlog anymore. How did I start these things? Anyways, what is up YouTube? It has been way too long. In fact, it's been I think a total of 6 months last I checked since I've uploaded a video. This video is going to be all about catching up on where I've been these past 6 months, also what to expect with the videos coming forward in the next couple of months for this year. I wanted to start off with saying I apologize for being gone for so long. Reason being, as always, I've just been way too busy to be able to make videos. Work has just kept me absolutely strapped for time. I also, in the past few months, became an uncle. My brother and his fiance had a baby boy, so I have been trying to spend a little bit more time with family, seeing my nephew, just hanging out with him in general. I've also been on a couple of trips. I went to Orlando, as well as I've been on a couple of camping trips in the meantime. Let's see what else. I also finally paid off the 370. So back in June, I made my last car payment. It's been nice not having to make the payments every month. Glad to know that the vehicle is 100% mine now. I've got the title and everything, so absolutely proud to have this car paid off at this point. But the biggest piece of news that has come up over the past few months is I bought a house. To give you guys some background, for the past few years I've actually been living with my parents. I've been doing that simply because I've been trying to save money, both to be able to get a house as well as to be able to mod this car up and be able to make videos and that sort of thing. So yeah, I've been shacked up with them for quite some time. I went and bought a house back in July. We closed on the house, I think July 27th. So yeah, I picked up my own place. I've been extremely busy moving in the meantime, just kind of unpacking boxes, buying furniture, building furniture, just absolutely been busy. And just today I finally finished getting the cars parked in the garage, so I can finally now start moving the Sentra and the Z in and have both of those cars under the roof. So yeah, I've been absolutely busy with that. That's been taking up a large majority of my time, just trying to get the place cleaned up and everything. So now let me give you guys a quick tour of my new home, as well as the home of the videos that I will be releasing in the near future. And here it is, guys. This is my new place. It's only 1,500 square feet. I'm gonna just give you guys a very quick walkthrough here. First off, of course, the living room, not a whole lot here yet. I did recently put up a large 130-gallon saltwater aquarium. I've got two big hobbies in my life. I love cars and I love saltwater aquariums and fish and corals and things. Just put this up about a month ago. Should be here for my entire stay here at the house until I decide to upgrade and find a new place. Dining room, pretty simple. Of course, here is the kitchen. My longtime subscribers may of course recognize these guys. I've got my old open differential that originally came on the car. Here is the clutch type Tomy diff that I had on for a while. By the way, if anybody is looking for a clutch type diff, I am still trying to get rid of this one. You can send me a message, but I highly recommend watching my previous videos on this diff. It can be a little bit aggressive. Currently trying to clean up the filter for the 370Z. But yeah, here's the kitchen, fridge, stove, pretty standard stuff. And then of course we have the editing suite, my new office. This is where I'll be editing all of the new videos that'll be up and coming. I also share this space with my pet bird. This is Quasar. He is a black-headed kayik. I love birds. They're my second favorite pet next to fish. So yeah, he's been in one video so far. But yeah, this is the new editing suite. Yes, I know. But of course, you guys are probably most interested in the new garage. So this is gonna be my new space. This is where I'm gonna be filming a lot of the new videos. It's obviously a 2-car garage. I've got the Sentra finally parked in here. Also got the 370Z in here. The hood's propped up right now because I'm currently cleaning out those filters. It is kind of dark in here. I'm eventually gonna get some lights installed, so this place will look a lot nicer. Currently trying to organize everything here. I have a display finally in my garage. I've got a 55-inch TV here, or I think it's 60-inch, maybe somewhere in there. An old plasma TV that I've had laying around. So yeah, that's just pretty nice to have there. I actually sometimes reference other people's videos and content whenever I'm doing new stuff on my Z. So yeah, it's just kind of nice to have that. Yeah, this is just the new space. A lot of my old fish tank stuff. Trying to get rid of all this. If you're in the DFW area and you want a fish tank, hit me up. My old exhaust from the 370, this thing has been off for years. It's currently got the bolts kind of rounded off here. I really can't get these separated, so I'm gonna need to take them off with like a grinder or something to be able to store them in the attic. I've got a box back there that's for my girlfriend's Jeep. We may be doing a video on the Jeep, but eventually she's probably gonna be parking a Wrangler in here, and the Sentra will probably be parked behind the Z outside. But yeah, these two, I guess, giant tanks you can see over here, that's for the aquarium. Got a whole RODI system and whatnot. But yeah, this is going to be the new home of my videos. So still kind of getting the place cleaned up. We'll probably improve the lighting so the videos don't look as dark and ominous. But the best part about this new place is I finally have a proper driveway. This is something that I've been missing for a long time. I can finally wash my cars in the driveway. Eventually the Sentra will probably be parked right here. And maybe, just maybe, the new Z. What do we think? I think it would look great sitting behind the pair of these cars. But yeah, super excited for the new potential of this place. And I was just checking and it looks like we crossed over 9,000 subscribers probably in the past month or so. I really can't thank you guys enough for the support. 9,000 is way more than I ever planned on getting this channel. Apparently you guys have really liked the content and I really appreciate the feedback. Hopefully we can get to 10,000 subscribers this year. That would be awesome. And the only way to get there is uploading more content. So stay tuned in the next coming weeks for more videos coming up. So yeah, that is the new place, and that is where I will be shooting videos here in the coming future. Still loads of work to be done, but also a lot of content that will hopefully be getting released by the end of this year. So now let's kind of transition into talking about what's going on with the channel over the next few months. So first and foremost, I've had a lot of people ask me, am I going to be getting the Top Guns Road Trex unit? Aaron and I have been having talks on and off about this. We actually just got off the phone yesterday, and I will be getting the new kit from him very, very soon. It should be a build that's going to happen by the end of the year. I'm going to be showing the installation of the new kit, talking about some of the awesome features that are coming with that new revision. The new Road Trex head unit should just absolutely blow the old Vortec V3 out of the water. So I'm super excited for it. Lots of great content there. Another subject I wanted to touch on, and this is a little bit touchy for me, but I mentioned at the beginning of the year that I was wanting to look at another vehicle, something to bring more content to the channel. I've been talking with you guys about the new Z extensively. This is number one that's been on my list in terms of what the next vehicle might be. And as we saw back in, I think it was September, this new Z should hopefully be reaching dealerships sometime in the spring, or at least that's what I've been being told from our local dealership here. And yeah, so the spring time frame is when we might see those in dealerships, and I'm really excited to go and try and test drive one. I really want to check it out in person. Unlike most YouTubers, I'm not the type of person that wants to sit there and just put down a huge deposit on a car unseen. So if I do end up getting it, it's going to be something that we may not see immediately in the springtime. I really want to get my hands on it first. I just don't want to buy it unseen. But that leads me into another point about the new Z and buying that next car, which is it's obviously going to be expensive. It's looking like it's going to probably be $40,000. And it's still doable. It's certainly within budget, but here's the thing. So I moved into this new house, obviously. It's not everything that I've wanted out of a house. Originally, when I was starting to look for houses back in June, I really wanted to get something with a 3-car garage. I really wanted more garage space, especially now that the girlfriend's going to be moving in soon. We really need to have more parking spaces, and I wanted to have a dedicated space for making the YouTube videos and working on the cars. And unfortunately, that's just not able to happen right now. The house that I was looking for wasn't in budget. So I'm really working towards also trying to upgrade my current living situation. Would really love to get a shop to be able to dedicate to the videos and everything. So if I get the new car, obviously it takes away from being able to save for that next house. But the new Z is going to bring a lot of content to the channel, and ultimately I kind of owe it to you guys to be able to kind of bring new content outside of just the 370 and my Sentra. So I'm not 100% decided yet. Certainly I will be test driving it and I will be checking it out. And certainly if it's not the Z, then I will be finding some other car potentially to work on. More than likely something used, maybe a little bit cheaper. Actually, what I'd really like to do is maybe do like a car rebuild. I'd like to pick up something maybe from Cars for Kids or whatever, build the car up properly and then try and sell it or give it away, something like that. That could be fun and bring in a lot of awesome content as well. Really not sure yet. Obviously, as I said, the new Z is #1 on my list. There will be content on this channel for it, and I'm absolutely excited to get my hands on it. So we'll have to see what the future holds. As far as how the Z has been holding up, I'm actually going to do a whole separate video on my experience daily driving my supercharged 370Z over the past year. I've actually got over 10,000 miles on this supercharger kit already. It's been holding up pretty great. So yeah, I just want to talk about my experience daily driving it and everything in more detail in another video, but just kind of share with you guys what it's been like so far. It's been absolutely awesome. Been loving the power. I have had no reliability issues. The only small thing I'm bumping into is still just a little bit of hesitancy with the start, but Eugene and I have already talked about it. It's more than likely related to something with the way we're metering the air at start. So we've already got a plan in place to try and fix that once we get the new Roadtrex kit in. But the car has been just driving like an absolute dream. It's always fun getting some shocked faces on the road whenever people pull up next to my car, not realizing that it's supercharged and they hear the blow-off valve and everything. It's a whole nother experience. I have got to say it was absolutely money well spent. I've been enjoying the hell out of it, and again, I'll talk about it more in my next video. I also mentioned that I'm going to be doing a road trip pretty soon. The original plan was to do that in the early fall, sometime in September, but when I got the new house and signed for it, that just kind of fell off the schedule. I've pushed that back to probably the spring, so I'm looking forward to doing another of my road trip videos. That is the most fun that I've ever had with a video, is when I filmed the road trip to West Virginia and everything else. Really absolutely loved editing that, and I'm looking forward to doing another video like that in the coming future. So expect that probably sometime in the spring. Still planning on visiting the West Coast and meeting up with Eugene. And I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I want to apologize again for my hiatus. Hopefully I'm back now. I'm trying to release content a little more consistently this year. Expect the video on daily driving a supercharged 370Z hopefully in the next week. I'm trying to upload that next Sunday. And then after that, of course, all the great content with the Roadtrex unit. All of that is to come. I'm going to try and make all of my uploads on Sunday right around noon. So if I do have a video coming up in the given week, expect it to drop right around that time. And also there will probably be a few videos about the Sentra. I haven't really shown that vehicle a lot recently, but I actually have a great number of people that are interested in the Sentra videos. My subscriber base is kind of split between the two, both the Sentra and the Z. So there will be a little bit more content on the Sentra. Looking forward to refinishing the hood. Also looking forward to trying to get that CV axle replaced and just kind of keep the car running. So thank you guys for watching again, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Later.